I've always thought about science and the utility of science. I finished school in 1976, which was the time of the Soweto riots. So throughout university, I had this parallel life, which is being part of the anti-apartheid movement and being a student. And as I started to do my AIDS research, I suddenly realized that the AIDS research brought together my passion for social justice with science.
Good morning.
When my husband and I, we were in the process of establishing CAPRISA, the Center for the AIDS Program of Research in South Africa, we were invited by a traditional leader from a community called Vulindlela. The first time I came to this community was in 2001. And I still remember it like yesterday. Young men and women were dying from AIDS. South Africa was at the epicenter of the pandemic, having 18% of the global burden of infection, even though they had less than 1% of the population. And what we have seen is that young women 15 to 24 years of age have about 8 times more infection than their male peers. Anna, good. So lovely to see you. Yes.
No, that should also be here.
Yeah. So that really is why our research has focused on technologies that women can use to protect themselves. For nearly 15 years, we tried product after product, and each time we were met with failure until finally we arrived at this antiretroviral in a gel called tenofovir gel. So, do you want to know what's inside? Yes. Okay. So, do you want to see what the gel looks like, smells like? We're going to show some of this gel. And this would be inserted into the vagina. The participants would do this. Yeah.
Almost like a lubricant.
Yes. By the first week of June 2010, we showed for the first time that in the 3 decades of the existence of HIV, that if they use it before sex and after sex, we could offer 39% protection. Now, when you think about 39% protection, you think, oh, that's not a lot. But you have to look at the 39% against nothing. In the process of doing these studies, we've also identified several women who are producing antibodies that offer protection against about 80% of the viruses that are circulating around the world. So that's a very powerful new idea. Until we have ended AIDS by finding a vaccine or a cure, then I think my job is not done.